Out of Washington, some serious allegations this morning facing the State Department.
That's right. According to internal State Department memos, the agency might have called off or intervened in investigation into possibly illegal and inappropriate behavior within its ranks, allegedly to protect jobs and avoid scandals. This concerns the time that Hilary Clinton was Secretary of State.
Allegations of prostitution and pedophilia, and allegations that those crimes were somehow covered up or not looked into. So the State Department this morning is having to respond to those claims and those investigations of misconduct by State Department officials, including by an ambassador and security agents attached to then Secretary of State Hilary Clinton. And the allegations are that these investigations were whitewashed, quashed altogether, and that those orders came from high up.
NBC News has obtained documents related to ongoing investigations into some disturbing allegations involving State Department personnel and at least one ambassador. A State Department memo says the ambassador, quote, routinely ditched his protective security detail in order to solicit sexual favors from both prostitutes and minor children. The memo also says a top State Department official directed department investigators to, quote, cease the investigation into the ambassador's conduct.
I'm not going to speak to specific cases, as I said at the onset, for obvious reasons, but it is hardly endemic.
That's State Department spokeswoman Jen Psaki denying accusations that diplomatic security agents on the Secretary of State's security detail frequented prostitutes at an endemic level.
The notion that we would not vigorously pursue criminal misconduct is not only preposterous, it's inaccurate.
She was put on the defensive because of reports that investigations into allegations of wrongdoing by various State Department officials around the globe, including a U.S. ambassador, have been quashed by senior State Department and diplomatic security officials. CNN has obtained an internal memo from the State Department's Office of the Inspector General from October 2012. Among the shocking charges in this memo, purportedly from Ambassador Larry Dinger in the State Department's Inspector General's office, that an agent determined that a U.S. ambassador, quote, routinely ditches his protective security detail in order to solicit sexual favors from both prostitutes and minor children, with the, quote, ambassador's protective detail and the embassy's surveillance detection team well aware of the behavior. The agent was told by higher-ups in the Inspector General's office, quote, not to open a formal investigation, the memo says. The ambassador remains in place. The memo also notes that 3 members of then Secretary of State Hilary Clinton's security detail, quote, engaged prostitutes while on official trips in Colombia and Russia. An agent looking into it, quote, reportedly concluded the security detail problem was endemic, but higher-ups told the agent to shut down the investigation. And yes, there's more. Other incidents include a team of drug enforcement agents who killed 4 people in a remote Honduran village, but did not report the incident. And the death of a security contractor in Baghdad from a methadone overdose. Quote, an underground drug ring may have been supplying such drugs, the report says, but the regional security officer did not allow an agent to pursue that line of inquiry.
This is a case where we are, of course, take every allegation of misconduct seriously, and we investigate them thoroughly. These are accusations and not conclusions.
Spokesman for Hilary Clinton, who was Secretary of State during the period in question, said Clinton was completely unaware of any of the investigations mentioned in the Office of the Inspector General's memo. We learned of it from the media, a spokesman for Clinton said, and we don't know anything beyond what's been reported.